overdose. All three victims across town had partaken in the exact same batch of what they thought was cocaine, but in fact was laced with fentanyl. This story to me is traumatizing. This story comes from the Wall Street Journal, who did a very good job presenting this in a profile piece as they spoke with the victims' families and are bringing this most important issue to the forefront. But the story to me is important because this happened just a couple of years ago in my hometown, very close to the city. Three individuals that I went to school with and that I knew very well, that were in the same friend groups as me. One of them, who was one of the kindest people that I had ever met, were not working because of the pandemic, had a lot of time, perhaps were feeling depressed, and did the same thing. They thought they were partying with cocaine. They all did lines of what they thought to be cocaine, and it turned out that it was laced with fentanyl. All three individuals from Stamford, Connecticut, dropped down dead. The other day, my cousin explained to me that another three victims in Stamford, Connecticut have dropped dead because of what they perceived to be cocaine being laced with fentanyl. Again, one of the victims, the other two names are pending, I went to university with. I know him. He is in the same friend groups as me. He is just 33 years old. This is happening over and over and over again all across the nation. In fact, in case you're not aware, we are now at a critical point. 300 people per a day in the United States are dying from accidental fentanyl overdoses. We know this is happening because of the opioid crisis. People that are actually pursuing fentanyl are addicted to it, are looking for a high because perhaps they were given some drugs when they got a tooth pulled and they were turned into addicts searching for something that could sustain those highs. I don't know how to communicate this message more effectively than to simply say that we now live in a society where your children and you cannot experiment with drugs. It's totally different growing up during my time. Nobody was fearful that the stuff that they were consuming was going to be laced with fentanyl, right? I understand that children want to experiment. It's a part of them trying to pursue their freedom. You drink before you're allowed to. I certainly did. I didn't wait until I was 21 years old. You have kids that go to college and they do drugs for a little bit before they get their lives together when they're adults. It no longer is one of those things where you have to be addicted to the drug. You can just be experimenting for your first time, as many people